We're live here at Cabinets Field, where you have the Miller Bucks facing off against the Calhoun Sand Crabs. Miller coming into this game 4-23, 3-8 in district, and the Port Lavaca Calhoun Sand Crabs 5-6 in district, 10-16-1 overall. Ball one thrown by pitcher Robert Burdon. Hit to the third baseman, third to first. And the first baseman, Devin Carter, fails to snag that one. That's going to put a runner on. So now you got a runner on first here in the top of the first inning. And that was Ian Kobos, the pitcher, who got that hit and rushed it down to first base. Hit. Looking to turn two. And they're going to get it. As now that's 2 outs down for the Miller Bucks. As Jaden Brown makes the play. Hands it off to second baseman. And the second baseman, Dominic Solis, throws to the first to Devin Carter for the easy 2 outs. And the umpire is going to take time. They're going to verify. And they're going to call him out at first. Easy 2 outs down for the Miller Bucks. Feeling good about that one. So 2 outs down, Robert Barron only pitching 2 pitches. That's his third pitch, and that's going to go down third base line foul to make strike number 1s. 0-1 count, 2 outs on the board. Robert Barron only throwing 3 pitches here with 2 outs. Feeling lucky up there on the mound. Breaking ball just outside the zone. It's going to even it up at 1-1. Kirk Stringham, the catcher, up to bat here for the Sand Crabs. And drived to the shortstop, Jaden Brown. Fails to make the play there. And Kirk Stringham gets lucky and gets himself to first. That was a hard hit there to shortstop Jaden Brown. Jaden Brown, the 2-sport athlete, playing QB for the Miller Bucks. Took him deep in the playoffs this year. So now runner on first. Ricky Martinez, the DH, up to bat here. Pitch going to fall down for a strike. And that pushes the count to 0-1. Number 34, Ricky Martinez, the DH, stepping up to the plate here. And he's going to hit one. Looks like it's going to drop right into the center fielder's glove. That's Landon Johnson with the easy snag out there in the outfield. And that's 3 outs down for the Miller Bucks. We'll see the Miller Bucks at the plate here as the Sand Crabs hit the field. Still a 0-0 ball game. We'll be back at the bottom of the first. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Leading off the first for the Buccaneers, center fielder number 10, Landon Johnson.
Number 10, Landon Johnson, the center fielder, leading off the inning for the almighty Buccaneers. On the mound today, Ian Cobos. Ian Cobos had himself a hit off an error. Number 10, Landon Johnson, not going to make it to first in time. Now shortstop David Kano with the play. The easy snag to first there. And that's one out down for the Sand Crabs. So an easy 6-3 leads the way for Ethan Vela to come up to the plate, the left fielder. We're number 47. Time's going to be called. Looks like it was almost mid-pitch. Stepping back up to the plate, Ethan Vela. Here's the 0-0. And that's going to be fouled off. Push the count to 0-1. One count. Number 47, Ethan Vela. See what he has to say here on the 0-1. Ian Cobos with the pitch. Paints the outside edge of that strike zone. Push the count to 0-2. Beautiful pitch there by Ian Cobos. He's looking for the second out in this inning. Almost gets it there off the slider. Just gonna miss by an inch. Make the count 1-2. Big swing and a miss there from Ethan Vela, and that puts away the second out as Ian Cobos gets his first strikeout of the night.
Pitcher number 99, Robert Baron.
That brings up number 99, Robert Baron, the pitcher, coming up to bat here. So you got a pitcher versus pitcher matchup. Let's see how this one goes. The three-hole hitter, Robert Baron. He's going to take ball number 1 as that misses upstairs. And the Miller Buccaneers trying to avoid last place in this district, as they're 3-8 in district right now. They have some key wins over Ingleside. So they're looking for a win over the Sand Crabs to push their record to 4-8 in district. So we're approaching the end of the season. Now the team making it to playoffs. Both teams out of contention. Two balls, one count. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the 2-1. Ian Cobos. He's going to let one off high. And the center fielder coming up to it for the third out. And a 3 up, 3 down. The Sand Crabs head their way back into the dugout. So now we'll be back with the top of the second inning. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live. Woo!
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she...
We're back here at the top of the second with Vincent Fredrickson, the third baseman, wearing number 4, coming up to bat here. Awaiting the first pitch of the second inning. Here it is. That's going to drop down for an easy strike number 1 against Vincent Fredrickson. Vincent Fredrickson, the 5-hole batter, looking for a hit here to start off this inning with some runs. Calhoun looking for the early lead. They're going to play picky. There's a ball to the outside, brings it to a 1-1 count. Number 4, Vincent Fredrickson looking to make a play here. And that one's going to be a little low for his liking. So a 2-1 count in Fredrickson's favor. The third baseman going to let one drop. Make it a 3-1 count. And Vincent Fredrickson can get on easy here. Anything to score some points. That's the philosophy of baseball. Tried and true. Here it is. The 3-1. Don't count Robert Bernal out. Here he is. And he is going to miss that one. So that pushes the runner to first base. And Vincent Fredrickson gets the easy walk. So now it's a matter of pushing Vincent Fredrickson to second base as Gilbert Saldivar, the first baseman, comes up to bat. Put some runners in here. The pickoff attempt going to be unsuccessful over there at first. Still a 0-0 ball game. Sand Crabs looking to score here. Their coach giving all the signals on the third base line. The bunt's not going to go down as he reached a little high for that one. It's going to make it strike number 1. So now here's the 0-1. Gilbert Saldivar. Another pickoff attempt. Hit right near the base runner, and number 7 gets himself a nice hit there as that lands right under the right fielder to put 2 runners on at first and second. So now you got 2 runners, and now Miller's starting to feel the pressure here with 0 outs on the board and 2 runners on. Zach Ramirez, the left fielder, number 14, coming up to bat. possibly advance those runners. Could have a triple play situation here. That's not something that the Sandcrabs want. And the throwdown is gonna go to I have to say that one for the highlight reel. A lot of confusion on the field there. The throwdown, catcher didn't know who to throw to as both runners right in the middle of the baseline. It was a good strategy because they didn't know who to choose. Never seen something like that before. A good old ultimatum. Catcher probably should have thrown it to third. The third baseman could have possibly thrown it back to first. Jaden Brown misses the ball right between his legs there. That's the second error for Jaden Brown. Jaden Brown wasn't feeling that one. That's going to bring in a runner.
Shortstop number 5, David Calhoun.
As that puts Calhoun up by 1 over Miller. Now you got runners on the corners there at first and third. Here's swing and miss. Gonna go foul, so now the runner on first is gonna have to make his way back to first. He was trying to steal off of that pitch. So now the Bucks have a clue of what they're gonna do. They can possibly get a situation where they throw it down to second and throw back down to home plate. That would be ideal. 0-1 count with 0 outs. The Miller Bucks in trouble here, as they can't let off any more runs to the Sandcrabs. Hit right under the left fielder, and that's going to score 1 and push a runner to second. And a great hit there by David Cano.
Center fielder number 2, Aaron Martinez.
And center fielder Aaron Martinez going to come up with a runner on first and second, as Calhoun has scored 2. And the throwdown is not going to be in time over there at third base. A 1-0 count with 0 outs. Runners advance. Second and third. Here's the 1-0. Pickle. And they're going to get it out as the bunt did not go down. Miller got lucky there as the pitch from Robert Barron goes high, and the bunt does not go down for number 2, Aaron Martinez. And that gets one runner out of the situation here for the Bucks. They still got a runner on third. And 3 balls, 0 strikes. Robert Barron forced to throw a strike here. Strike is going to get called. Number 2 threw his bat on the ground. expecting to go to first on that one. Not so easy. He's going to be forced to come back with a 3-1 count. So here's the 3-1 from Robert Berdon on the mound. And that one's going to miss outside. So he's going to get to first there, and that's going to put runners on the corners of the diamond at first and third.
Pitcher number 1, Ian Cobos.
Ian Cobos up to bat here. Ian Cobos got himself a hit off the error back in the first inning. He's going to get a little short hop. It's Jaden Brown who throws it to first, but it's not going to be in time. And that's going to score one and advance a runner. That's a great play there by Ian Cobos with the nice slow roller to shortstop Jaden Brown. Jaden Brown not making the throw in time there at first. Just not his night here at Cavness Field.
Second baseman number 11, Gavin Belachka.
So now that's 3 points scored just in this inning for the Calhoun Sand Crabs. And the Bucks not feeling too confident here. We're going to have to get these 2 outs one way or another. The missed ball is going to score a runner. And Ian Cobos makes his way to third off that one. So that's 4 points scored for the Sand Crabs. Not a pleasant sight here for any Bucks fans. So now you only got a runner on third, as there's 4 runs scored. Gavin Belachka, the second baseman, who caused the double play just last inning, is going to come up to bat here. Looking for a big hit. Score his teammate Ian Cobos on third. Ball number 1 can be delivered. And strike one as well. So that makes it a 1-1 count with 1 out on the board. Number 11, 7 outs to play with 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch from Robert Berdon. And a high ball. He's going to drop down right above the second baseman, Dominic Solis. And so that goes down. Score 5 in this inning for the Sand Crabs. And Kirk Stringham coming up to bat here. So 5 hits, 5 runs just in this inning alone. And it's only the second inning. Kirk Stringham, number 21, with a runner on first. He's going to come up to bat here. Kirk Stringham, who got to first base off an error in his last at bat. Coming up to bat here. Dealt with 2 back-to-back balls. Here's the third pitch to Kirk Stringham. That's going to be outside as well. So with 3-0, Kirk Stringham looking to get onto first easily. And that puts 2 runners on the bases. And Calhoun showcasing their dominance in this game early. Bunt shown. Gonna be pulled away, as that puts runners on first and second. So that's three walks just this inning. That's going to bring up the last in rotation to put forth all 9 batters going through just this inning. Ricky Martinez, the DH, number 34, coming up to bat here. Ricky Martinez had a deep shot to center field that was caught by Landon Johnson out in center, right over that CCISD logo, right on the leaf of the apple. And 1 out. Ball 1 going to be called as it's way outside, with runners on first and second. A big hit between center and right field. So with 2 back-to-back balls, looks like Ricky Martinez is not going to want to swing at those. Two balls, 0 strikes, 1 out. And a high ball, a little wide and upstairs. It's going to make for 2 back-to-back 3-0 counts. And the Miller coach still keeping Robert Berdon in, even after the 5 hits this inning and the 5 runs scored. Robert Berdon not going to get the easy out there at first off the pickoff. Going to be forced to throw a strike here against number 34, Ricky Martinez. Is he going to let him go? He's going to try and pick off his runners first, give himself a chance. He's trying to avoid this 3-0 situation at the plate. So with 2 runners on, a 3-0 count could load up these bases for Vincent Fredrickson, who started this rally here in the second inning. Number 34 makes his way to first. He's going to trot on over there as that loads up the bases. And that brings up Vincent Fredrickson, who started off this rally with a walk here in the second inning. With only 1 out, looks like the Sand Crabs have gone through the entire lineup. Doesn't look like the Buccaneers coaches are going to make any signs to pull out Robert Berdon here in the second inning. They're going to let him pitch his game up on the mound. And away inside ball. It's going to miss. So that's 9 straight balls thrown by Robert Berdon. He's looking for some redemption here. He's trying to get an out here against... Instead, a hit going to go down with bases loaded over the left fielder's head. That's going to score 1. Looking to score 2. Looking like he's going to score 3. And Vincent Fredrickson with the triple. Vincent Fredrickson, big time triple there.
First baseman number 7, Gilbert Saldivar.
Big time hit there. That's going to put 8 on the scoreboard. That scores 3 more. That brings up Gilbert Saldivar, who got a hit in his last at bat against Robert Berdon. That's going to be fouled off, making an 0-1 count. Already an 8-0 ball game. The Sand Crabs feeling good up here at the plate. They're going to let their bats swing. They're going to try and drive one deep. But they're still going to play patient here, as they're only going to swing what's in the strike zone. So 1-1 count with 1 out on the board. Vincent Fredrickson with that monster hit. And Dominic Solis Gonna deliver one to second base for the second out, but that's gonna score one for Calhoun and Vincent. That's Vincent Fredrickson, who scores for a second time here in this inning. Now, number 14, Zach Ramirez, coming from left field, who had himself a nice hit just this past, or not this past inning, it was this inning, but it felt like it. He had himself an RBI off a single and a hit. Gonna go straight to Robert on, who throws to first for that third out. And Zach Ramirez hurt his hand on that one as I hit off the knob. The Sand Crabs going to come up onto this field feeling good as they scored 9 over the Miller Bucks, who are looking to bounce back here in the bottom of the second. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Wouldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
We're back here with Miller at the plate here. Miller only going through 3 batters so far, compared to the Sand Crabs, who've gone through almost twice. And a 1-1 count for Devin Carter. Devin Carter, the 4-hole batter, getting a chance to hit here finally. And Ian Cabos on the mound. Pitches the ball to make it a 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Slider almost in there, but a little out there. Now Ian Cabos is going to have to slow down up there on the mound. He's already pitched 4 pitches to Devin Carter. Here's the 3-1. And Devin Carter makes his way to first. Arturo Alonso coming up to bat here, the third baseman. Arturo Alonso plays a lot of pitcher for the Miller Bucks. Not pitching tonight. He's going to get a chance to hit here with a runner on first. Hit up in the air. Center fielder making chase. And gets the easy grab there for the first out to go down for the Sand Crabs. And the Miller Bucks not playing their best baseball as they let 9 points go on them in the top of the second. Almost going to get Devin Carter there. Here's the pitcher. Big swing and miss there at the plate. Jaden Brown. Jaden Brown counting for 2 of the 3 errors here for the Miller Bucks. Here's the 1-1 from the pitcher, Ian Cabos. It's going to miss right off the turf there. Make it a 2-1 count. And the runner on first, Devin Carter, looking to make it a second. And Jaden Brown looking for a big hit here. Jaden Brown playing with a lot of accessories on him. He's rocking with the neon and pink. And the high baseball pants with the purple leggings. Something you haven't really seen before. And he's going to swing and miss at that one. Make it to a full count. So with a full count, Jaden Brown is either going to have to go back to the dugout or make his way on to the bases. All up to the pitcher, Ian Cobos. He's going to pitch a ball, and that pushes Jaden Brown to first. And that puts 2 runners on. So the lead that the Calhoun Sandcrabs have, they don't want to diminish that at all here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. As the Miller Bucks Bucks bringing up Dominic Solis, the second baseman, up to the plate here. Dominic Solis is playing a pretty solid game there at second base for the Bucks. So he's going to come up to the plate here with a 1-0 count. And a big swing and a miss brings it to a 1-1. Runners on first and second. Good chance for Dominic Solis to get himself some RBIs here. If he can force one into play. Devin Carter not going to slide back into second. He's going to be called safe as the pickoff attempt is unsuccessful. Another big swing and a miss there. Pushes the 1-2. With 2 strikes on the board, Ian Cobos looking for that second out on Dominic Solis. A 7-hole batter. Here it is, the 1-2. Slider not going to go down. That paints that edge, makes it a 2-2. Two runners on base, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ian Cole is looking for that second out. That's going to go up in the air and foul. As that keeps the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Way outside. That makes it a 3-2 count, so another full count. It's Ian Cobo's decision. If he wants to pitch one down the middle, or pitch one on the corner, go for that one. Potentially putting the bases loaded. So 3-2. This is the pitch that comes down to it. Is Dominic Solis going to give himself a big hit here? We'll have to see. They're going to call that a strike. And Dominic Solis is going to argue with the umpire. Not a, that looked like it was probably a ball. But Dominic Solis, he threw his bat and made the decision beforehand. I don't think the umpire liked that. He's not going to have a batter call his strikes. So the batter probably called, or the umpire probably called a strike on that one. Prove a point to the batter. He can't do that. He can't decide it for his own. A little bit of karma there. 2 outs on the board. And a 1-2 count as number 28, David Ramirez, swings and misses. And Dominic Solis striking out serves as the second strikeout for Ian Cobos. And Ian looking for one more strike. Here's the 1-2. Big strike 3. And Dave Ramirez makes his way back into the dugout as the Sand Crabs get another chance at the plate here to score some more runs against the Miller Bucks. You're watching Real Sports Live. Calhoun 9, Miller 0.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl.
And we're back here with David Cano coming up to the plate, and Robert Berdon still on the bump for the Miller Bucks. Both teams out of playoff contention. That might not be the case for Calhoun. Is trying to up their runs here against the Miller Bucks. Calhoun already up by 9. They're going to go for it with David Cano. It's going to be dealt back-to-back balls. They're going to try and play a little patient here, even though they're up by 9. A little bit of patience there at the plate can get you a win. And a big hit way up high. Number 32, Devin Carter with the grab on that one. As that sends David Cano back to the dugout. And number 2, Aaron Martinez, the center fielder, coming up to bat. Aaron Martinez dealt with an early ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Big swing and a miss there from Aaron Martinez. So everything went right in the second inning. And the Sand Crabs looking to recreate that here in the third. Rob Barron going into overdrive here to put some outs on the board for the Miller Bucks, as he gave away 9 runs in the second. Rainy day here yesterday. Carroll and Victoria West game got moved to tomorrow. So you gotta join us in here for that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, or 3 balls, 2 strikes. So a full count here for Aaron Martinez. Let's look at Robert Berdon, see what he does here. Jaden Brown playing deep. And way outside, he's going to push a runner to first as Aaron Martinez gets his second walk of the night. And Ian Cobos, who's 2 for 2 so far, is going to come up to bat here. Ian Cobos, the pitcher, so we got pitcher versus pitch-up matchup. Runner on first. We declared safe there at first. The pickoff attempt is unsuccessful. The pickoff at the throw down second. Not in time. So that pushes the runner to second base. So now you got a runner in scoring position for Ian Cobos, who already has 1 RBI. He's looking for his second RBI of the night. An 0-1 count. Make it 0-2. Ian Cole is not wanting to swing at that one. He knew it was close. That's what you go into. Some balls within the strike zone just almost unhittable. And that one gonna be called fair. And Ian Cobos going to second. And scoring one from second. Now Calhoun is up by 10. Double digits on the scoreboard.
Second base with number 11, Gavin Balachka.
And Ian Cobos with the double. And pinch runner coming in.
Courtesy runner at second base, number 10, Juden Casares.
Juden Casares, courtesy runner on second base. Number 11, Gavin Balashka. It's going to take ball 1. So the Calhoun Sand Crabs looking to score more. And another ball down the first base line. It's going to make number 11 Gavin Balashkin go to first and score number 10. So another run scored, makes it 11-0 ball game.
Catcher number 21, Kurt Stamos.
So now you got Kurt Stringham up to bat here. Walked in his last attempt. Big swing and miss there on the off speed. Here's the 0-1. And a big strike going down. There's another swing and miss. Makes it an 0-2 count. So you got a runner on first base. And 8 hits here in this game so far for Calhoun. And you got the coach talking to his hitter, number 21, Kirk Stringham. close. Miller fans not liking that call right there. Too close to call a strike. Right on the edge. Robert on. Gonna give one off to Jaden Brown. Controversial call there at second base. As they're saying the second baseman dropped the ball, he should be safe, but when you're up by 11, you really shouldn't care about that. So now runner on first gets replaced. And Kirk Stringham gets on with the fielder choice. That brings up Ricky Martinez, the DH. He's going to hit it up, and looks like it's going to go foul. Right overhead the Calhoun dugout.
For running first base number 16, Raymond Adams.
0 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the 0-1. Ricky Martinez looking to score more for Calhoun. One ball, 1 strike. Ricky Martinez walked in his last at bat. Gonna take another one. And second is stolen by the courtesy runner for Kirk Stringham. So a 2-1 count. Number 34, Ricky Martinez. Feeling like he can probably bat one in and make it a 12-0 ball game. With a big strong hit over here against Robert on. Robert on looking for that 3rd out. He's going to deliver strike number 2. It's now a 2-2 count. Number 34, Ricky Martinez is going to be forced to swing here. And a big swing and a miss. So they're going to say the catcher dropped that ball. And so that puts a runner on first. Let's see what the umpire's gonna have to say. Yeah. So they are gonna say that's out number 3. So yeah, we'll be back with the Miller Bucks hitting the sticks here against the Calhoun Sand Crabs, who've scored 11 over the Bucks. If you're watching Real Sports Live, we'll be right back.
Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Leading off here in the bottom of the third, Jonas Stafford, the 9-hole hitter. Jonas Stafford, one of the many two-sport athletes here. He shares his spot as a defensive back at Miller for the Miller defense. And Jaden Brown serving his spot in the Miller offense for the football team. He's going to go down 2 strikes here. And 3 strikes down for the first out. Jonas Stafford makes his way to the dugout. That brings up the top of the order, Landon Johnson.
Center fielder number 10, Landon Johnson.
And Landon Johnson, number 10, coming in with 1 out, facing off against Ian Kobos, who's still on the mound. Zero balls, 1 strike. One count. And a big swing and a miss there. Makes it a 1-2. Ian Kobos with the no-no. And there's strikeout number 2. It's a fastball. Heads down to the top of the zone there.
Left fielder number 47, Ethan Vela.
And that's back-to-back strikeouts. And that brings up Ethan Vela, who struck out in his last attempt. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts so far off of 10 batters. A .5 strikeout ratio there for all those math whizzes out there. So here's an 0-1 count. And Ian Kobos looking for the 3 up, 3 down here to end the bottom of the third inning. Ethan Vela, the left fielder, coming up to the plate. Here's the 0-1. Gonna miss way outside to make it a 1-1 count. Hit straight to the pitcher, who tosses it to first base for the 3 up, 3 down. Ian Kobos playing a heck of a game over there on the mound. And the Sand Crab's going to get another chance to bat here in the top of the 4th inning. You're watching Rio Sports Live. Calhoun 11, Miller 0.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry.
We're back here at the top of the fourth. And it's Vincent Fredrickson, number 4, the third baseman, coming up to bat here. He's dished out with the early ball 1 from Robert Barron on the mound there. Vincent Fredrickson, who had the big triple with scoring 3 RBIs. So now with a deep foul ball, it's going to make it a 1-1 count. Vincent Fredrickson playing a great game at the plate so far with that big hit just last inning. Strike 2 is put down as Robert Barron grazes it in the strike zone. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called. And Vincent Fredrickson did not like that call, but that was a curveball. It hit right into the strike zone. Easy strike 3 call there. Now, Gilbert Saldivar coming up to the plate here. Instead, it's going to be number 23, pinch hitter. Jackson Andreas at the plate. Gonna be dealt with a low ball 1. Strike 1. Going down. A 1-1 count. So here's the 1-1 pitch from Robert Barron on the bump. Way downstairs. Forces the 2-1 now. Join us next game. King versus Moody. As they're facing off for a playoff spot. Moody fighting their way for a playoff spot. Needs the win over King. Here's the 3-1. And number 23, Jackson Andreas, makes his way to first.
Calhoun, number 9, Caden Hewitt.
And number 9, Caden Hewitt. Caden Hewitt up to bat, facing off against Robert on with a runner on first. And the Calhoun Sandcrabs with a big lead here over the Miller Bucks. Looking to score some more runs here. Seeing how far up they can get over the Buccaneers, who've played a poor game so far. Hopefully they can come back, prove their worth. A foul ball makes it a 1-1 count. Two-one count. Caden Heron. They're going to call him out. So that advances the runner. And Caden Hewitt going back to the dugout. That's 2 outs on the board.
Heavy for Calhoun, number 16, Raymond Adams.
Raymond Adams, number 16, coming up to bat here for David Cano, the shortstop. The runner on second. A big hit by the pinch hitter. Can score. Runner from second. Robert Barron looking for that 3rd out. And ball number 1's going to be thrown. That misses way high. Raymond Adams. See what he has to say. Big swing and miss there. Makes it a 1-1 count. A lot of people in that Calhoun dugout. Brought a lot of people for this out-of-town game. So they have the glory of burning hitters. And Jaden Brown throws it to first. It's not going to be in time. As that puts runners at the corners at first and third.
Now hitting for Calhoun, number 18, Garrett Medlin.
Garrett Medlin. Up to bat here. Robert Barron not wanting to score anymore. Here's the pitch. One that could be taken, but it's not. That makes it a 1-0 count. Calhoun putting some subs in. Some of the practice squad players, giving them a chance to prove their worth here. Jaden Brown touches second for the easy out. As the Miller Bucks are going to head back into the dugout with their heads a little higher, as they didn't let any score from the Calhoun Sand Crabs. We'll be right back at the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead staffing, putting people to work, and changing lives daily.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th with Robert Barron coming to the plate here. He's going to drive one foul right over the heads of the King players. Down the third base line. So that makes for an 0-1 count now. Ian Cabos looking to keep going strong here. A 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 from Ian Cabos. Hit up in the air. And gonna go foul to make it a 1-2 count. 1-2 count with 0 outs. Ian Cobos on the mound looking to get another strikeout on the board for him. Here's the 1-2, Robert on. Going down swing, gonna get foul that one off, keep it at a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2, Ian Cobos with the pitch. Big swing and a miss there by number 99. It looks like umpire's going to call that he got a tip off of that one. So that means he's staying alive there at the plate. Sandcrabs looking to finish this game, as they can finish it as they're up by 10 in the bottom of the fourth. 2-2 count. The ball misses high. Ian Cobos not trying to let Robert Berdon go. Hit. The second baseman. Sweet grab over there. Still no hits allowed by that infield. Ian Cobos thanking his infield for that one. Devon Carter up to bat after Robert Baron. Devon Carter walked in his last at bat. Gonna swing and miss at strike number 1. Make it an 0-1 count. 0-1 count, 1 out on the board. Ian Cobos looking for another out here. One count. One ball, one strike, one out. The 11 runs scored by the Sandcrabs. Devin Carter trying to take down that lead. It's now a 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1 from Ian Cobos. Sandcrabs feeling excited on the field as they're looking to even up their record at 6-6, finish off the season. And here's the 3-1. Ian Cobos not looking to let Devin Carter go off for a second time. Walk gonna be let off as Devin Carter makes his way to first.
Third baseman number 34, Art Alonso.
And that sets up the turn 2 situation for Arturo Alonso, who hit a fly ball to center field in his last at bat. Ian Cobos gotta be careful with this one. Big swing and miss there. Makes it a 0-1 count. With Devin Carter on first. Any ground ball to the infield, going to second base. And to first base. For a double play situation. Arturo Alonso going to take back-to-back strikes there. He's now down in the count 0-2. Not looking good for Arturo Alonso at the plate. Ian Cobos deal him a fastball on this one. Arturo Alonso sees it coming and is going to foul that one off quickly. So here's the 0-2 again to Arturo Alonso. Big swing and miss there for strike number 1 of the inning. Or strike number 3 for the strikeout. First strikeout of the inning. And Jaden Brown coming up to bat here with 2 outs and a runner on first. 6 strikeouts dealt by Ian Cobos on the mound. A big swing and a miss there. Makes it 0-1. Jaden Brown stepping back up to the plate. Jaden Brown walked in his last at bat. Trying to advance Devin Carter to home. A swing and a miss to make back-to-back strikeouts. So here's the 0-2, Jaden Brown. Let's see what he has to say at the plate. Slider gonna get away from the pitcher's hands. It's gonna miss way outside. Luckily, the catcher makes the grab. Catcher Kirk Stringham dealing a great game behind the plate. And back-to-back balls are followed by the back-to-back strikes to start this count. So now evened up at 2-2, 2 outs on the board. Jaden Brown so now a full count for Jaden Brown. Jaden Brown not swinging at 3 of those pitches. All of them he could have. Let's see if he'll swing at this one. He's not going to have to swing at that one. He is happy he's getting on to first off of the walk.
Second baseman number 8, Dominic Solis.
So the runner's on first and second. Ian Cobos is talking to his coach. He's telling him what to do. Ian Cobos is pitching phenomenally. He's let off a couple of walks this inning. Nothing you can do about that. All he has to do is get one more out. Let's see if he can do it. And they're going to take him out. They're going to take out Ian Cobos. Ian Cobos didn't let off a single hit when he was pitching. So kind of whether they're going to take him out. Maybe he's feeling a little pressure in his arm that he didn't like. They're going to bring in number 4, Vincent Fredrickson. And we'll be right back as Vincent Fredrickson warms up.
Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success.
So we're back here with Vincent Fredrickson on the bump now. So Ian Kobos goes down. Two back-to-back balls carried by Vincent Fredrickson. Interesting move the coach had, taking out Ian Kobos. Ian Kobos didn't let off any hits, didn't let off any runs. He's playing phenomenal on the mound with 6 strikeouts. So now Vincent Fredrickson gets to face off against Dominic Solis. Maybe the coach knows something we don't. Missed ball. A little wild pitch there from the pitcher, Vincent Fredrickson. So maybe some bad luck is brewing for the Calhoun Sand Crabs as they took out their pitcher who had the no-hitter. Some bad luck in baseball right there. So here's the 3-2. Dominic Solis is going to make his way to first. Everything falling apart for the Sand Crabs. Just got to keep them scoreless. And all they need is one more out.
Designated hitter number 28, David Ramirez.
David Ramirez, the DH. Hit foul. Makes for an easy strike one for the Sand Crabs. Foul tipped off for the 0-2 count. Vincent Fredrickson. So here's the 0-2, Vincent Fredrickson. See what he does here. Big swing and a miss there for the strikeout for strike number 3. Now it's 1 inning away for the Calhoun Sand Crabs. You're watching Real Sports Live. We'll be right back to you. 11-0 ball game.
Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation, from Pee Wee to Your hometown sporting goods store since 76. Murrah Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Number 3, Caden Resendez.
We're back here in the top of the 5th inning as another pinch hitter comes in for Ian Cobos. Used to be pitcher Caden Resendez hits one up, and Jonas Stafford with the catch over there in right field makes out number 1 go down.
Now hitting for Calhoun, number 8, Leighton Rodriguez.
Zero balls, 1 strike. Robert on looking to get through the 5th. Puts another strike down. It's number 8, the pinch hitter for Galvin Balashka. He's going to cede ball number 1. So a 1-2 count with 1 out on the board. Robert Barron looking for strike number 3. It's going to be hit off the knob by number 8. Hit off the knob. It's going to keep it at a 1-2 count. And the Sand Crabs looking to secure their win here. Dominic Solis with the easy grab there at second base. It's 2 outs down. And now number 21, Kirk Stringham, is going to come at the bat here. 2 for 2 so far this game. Kirk Stringham looking for more, as ball number 1 is going to miss away. Two balls, 0 strikes. Number 21, Kirk Stringham, just playing patient there at the plate. Another ball by Robert Bardon. And Miller Bucks not liking that at all. So here's the 3-0. That's going to miss low for ball number 4. And that puts a runner on first.
Right fielder number 12, Justice Finley.
Justice Finley from the right field is going to come in for a chance to hit here.
Running at first base, Julian Hussey.
Justice Finley. See what he does here with the runner on first, 2 outs. Anything hit on the ground in the midfield can be taken to second base. And Jaden Brown completely whiffs on that one. So that extends the inning. It looks like
Calhoun, number 6, Alex Parker.
it looks like they're gonna call that one as a hit, not an error. If that was an error, that would have been the third error for Jaden Brown today. Justice Finley gets an easy single there. Number 6 is going to come up. Alex Parker going to take ball 1. Strike 1 goes down, makes it a 1-1 count. Robert Baron looking for the 2 strikes he needs to end this inning. And there's one of them. So now it's one more. A 1-2 count. Robert Baron. Gonna get it there. That's another strikeout for Robert Baron. So now Miller's gonna get their final chance up to bat here. Looking to cut down the lead so that they can potentially come back here in the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Real Sports Live. Calhoun 11, Miller 0.
Lead has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work or long-term employment, you decide. Our industry-skilled jobs include industrial, marine industries, oil and gas, commercial construction, and renewable energy. We offer work close to home, so you can spend more time with those you love. Lead Staffing, putting people to work and changing lives daily.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation, from Pee-wee to the M.
Jonas Stafford at the plate, facing off against Vincent Fredrickson. Two strikes down for Vincent Fredrickson, who's 3 outs away from securing the win. Strike 3, Jonas Stafford going down looking. That's his second strikeout for Vincent Fredrickson. 1 out down.
Number 10, Landon Johnson.
Landon Johnson coming up to bat here at the top of the count. Ball 1 gonna miss for the 1-hole Landon Johnson. Coming from center field, Landon Johnson getting himself a hit there. So finally a hit for the Miller Buccaneers.
Left fielder number 47, Ethan Vela.
Ethan Vela coming to the plate here in a turn 2 situation for the Sand Crabs. Sand Crabs retained Ian Kobos at shortstop, so know that they can do it. And a foul ball makes it a 0-1 count. Join us for next game, King versus Moody. Showdown here at Cabinets Field. Battle for the 4 seed. A 1-1 count. Vincent Fredrickson looking at his runner on first. He's going to decide to go home with it. And he's going to get strike number 2. Miller Bucks fans not happy about that one. There's nothing you can do when your team is down 11-0. All you can do is complain to the umpires about the bad calls. Nothing you can do about that one. That one will take a strike from my angle. A foul ball going to go up. Keeping it at a 1-2 count for Ethan Vela. Ethan Vela 0 for 2 so far this game. And the Miller Bucks looking to stay alive here any way possible. They got to score 2 to keep in this game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Number 4, Vincent Fredrickson, looking for that second out. So a quick turn 2 situation here. Shortstop and second base, guys stay alive in that field. Throw down. It's going to go a little wild. That's going to advance the runner. That's going to strike out Ethan Vela.
Pitcher is number 99, Robert Belon.
So that's 3 strikeouts so far for Vincent Fredrickson. And Robert Baron, who's 0 for 2, is going to come up to the plate here with 2 outs. 2 outs and a runner on second. It's going to take a miracle for the Miller Bucks to come back and win this game. And a high ball dealt to Robert Baron. One ball, 0 strikes. Make it a 1-1 count. As Vincent Fredrickson is 2 strikes away from ending this game. Here it is. Big strike number 2. Now it's just 1 strike away between the Sand Crabs and victory. Join us next for Trojans and the Mustangs. Crosstown battle. And a hit. Going to be dropped by the right fielder. And that scores 1 for Miller. So now that's an 11-1 ball game.
First baseman number 32, Devon Carter.
So there goes the scoreless victory for the Sand Crabs, as that was dropped by the right fielder, Justice Finley. Calhoun, who had 0 errors leading up to that, now has dealt with 1 error. And Justice Finley probably beat himself up after that one. Sometimes that stuff happens. He was coming up to that ball. Nothing you can do about that. Just slipped out of the glove. That's all it takes. Put a little pine tar in that glove. You won't see that ball going anywhere. 2 balls, Zero strikes. Number 32, Devin Carter, dealt with a strike on that one. Now it's a 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Hit up in the air to left fielder Zach Ramirez, who gets the catch. So now that's game over. Sand Crabs 11, Miller 1. That's the ball game, folks. Join us for Trojans and the Mustangs. Corpus Christi Moody and King Mustangs facing off here in the Battle of Crosstown. You're watching Real Sports Live.